Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And it feels really early to be already missing players from the lineup. How these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And the starting group for Chicago. Giddey is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Herder in at the 3 slot. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now here's Herder. Back to Giddey. He shoots. Hart pulls it in. And here's New York now. Down low. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Outside Herder. Good chance here from Vucevic. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams.
A reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
And stolen by Brunson. Here's Anunoby, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And Hart throws it down.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Vucevic. It's Herder on the wing. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And the basket by Bridges.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Vucevic, a screen on Brunson to the paint. And the power finish by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Fourth, Kobe White.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Giddey. Drains it from 9 feet away.
Yeah, the ever-evolving jump shot of Giddey, looking better by the season.
And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
The Bulls trail by 9. It's Giddey on the wing. Brunson defending. Herder from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. For New York, they've gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so here is Chicago following the bucket by the Knicks. Outside White. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's rebounded by New York.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the basket by Bridges.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's White after the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Herter. Looking to win the run. Here's Vucevic. And stolen by Brunson. Towns outside. Hart from long range. Ellis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 13. Herter passes to Vucevic. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And the basket by Bridges.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
We've got Mitchell Robinson, Kershawn Yabusele out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's McBride in at the one spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Smith, wide open look, and he buries his first look.
Assisted by...
Here's McBride. Here's Bridges, and a nice finish on the layup. Bridges has got 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Bulls trail by 15. And here's Smith. Dosunmu with it. Picked by Smith. 6 to shoot. And it's in there.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Shamet. 4-3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Then for Chicago, Ellis is checked in for Collins. Herter comes in for Okoro. And it's White in for Terry. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Ellis. And again, no good by Chicago. New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Shamet, no good. Bulls trail by 13. Here's White. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And White possesses tremendous speed. He really turns on the burners at times.
We've talked about this before. Rhythm is so important to a jump shooter. Take Kevin Herter, for example, RJ.
Yeah, Kevin is a great example. His ability to be shifty, to create a few dribbles before launching, that's the key to his game, and not everyone has it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back over to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Towns has checked in for Shamet, and it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. And the Bulls also making a change. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. White, the pass to Herter. Chicago passing it around. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Brunson finds Bridges. Kicks it out Towns. Puts up a deep three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his fourth assist in this one.
A big man with Towns' range is invaluable. Put him anywhere and he can score.
Here's Buzelis. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
It's Bridges on the wing. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Towns outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
White on the wing. Boy, he just disappeared against New York. They needed him. DeSumo outside. Pass to White for 3. That shot off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. For 3, Bridges. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Brunson against White. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
New York leading by 21. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Buzelis grabs the board.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Here's Vucevic. Robinson with the block. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Bridges passes to Towns. Right side, Robinson. Now Brunson. Herter defending. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Robinson. 8 points for Jalen Brunson.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
And Vucevic slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And so it's the New York Knicks continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a seat. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Knicks.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
New York leading by 22 on the court for Chicago. Giddey is the one with White by his side at the 2. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Herder in at the small forward position. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing one.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
And I love the burst that Anunoby can bounce off the floor with, finishing the drive.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Bulls trail by 21. Here's Giddey. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
27.
The kick out to White. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Vucevic. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. That's 7 points here for OG Anunoby.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Chicago.
to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Number 5, the Bulls.
The way they moved the ball last year, it was a coach's dream. They really kept the defenses off balance.
Here's Giddey. He's got 7. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true. Attacking the heart of that defense. What I like about White, he can finish with either hand.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Count that one.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this league.
Giddey against Brunson. Three-pointer, Buzelis connects from downtown. Buzelis has got 5 points.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Hart passes to Towns. Banked it in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 19.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Now here's Hart. The 3. Fires in the triple. Hart's gotten his second bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Herder. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Brunson with it, guarded by Vucevic. And he makes it. 10 points for him.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
Giddey finds White. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. White's got 4 points this quarter.
I love the concentration there by White. He got bumped, and it did not faze him.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for New York. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for White. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And yep, it's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Hart. Chicago with a rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Herder from long range. It doesn't go for him. New York leading by 22. Towns passes to Brunson. And here's Robinson. That shot is off. It's Giddey on the wing. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Pass to Hart. From outside the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. 8 points for Josh Hart.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Second team foul. Josh Giddey at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
And he's good on the second. And Brunson, here we go. Yes, it's good. Brunson's got 14 points.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And so it's New York. A huge 24-point lead for them. And though there's time left, they don't look like they're about to give up this huge lead. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Landry Shamet is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. McBride passes to Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, Anunoby likes that corner angle. He's very comfortable from there.
Knicks lead 17-45.
Now here's White. He's covered closely. The swim move for 3. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Towns outside. Back to Robinson. And Okoro over to help. Lets a 3 fly. And again, New York with the triple. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Yeah, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
The Bulls shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Here's White. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Up top, Yabusele launches it. And again, New York with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Vucevic, the pass to Smith. White for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Kolek. Here's the 3. He's rebounded by Okoro. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. White, good.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Here's Kolek. Left side, Robinson. Here's Shamet. Off the mark there with a 3. And White has got the ball here for Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. and he banks in the layup.
Part of the development of White's game, setting up teammates more.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside McBride. New York working the ball around now. Drills it from deep. McBride's got 6 in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. For Chicago, Ellis is checked in for Smith. Herder comes in for Okoro. And Giddey's subbed in for Dosunmu. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside White. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one. And the Knicks with the possession here.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Brunson.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. The 3 on target from range.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
New York foul.
The first one falls.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
White hits them both. "19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Lets it fly. And it's New York scoring again. 12 seconds left in the game.
95-63.
Outside Giddey. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.